Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to turn on this thing. I'll hold it under the table. I'm in Australia. It is really cloudy and cold. And next week it's supposed to be going to be... Sorry about this, I'm trying... I don't know why I don't do this before, sorry. But I've got to have a time on me because otherwise I'll muck it up and go too far. Okay, so we'll start that now. Yeah, so it's not too great a day, but I've come on here today because I want to show you, because I'm doing this today, I'm going to work out, because I've made other covers, but I haven't made anything yet that's suitable for this, right? This is the journal that I've been working on. So I wanted to show you how I'm going to go about working out what I'm going to put in it, working out how I'm going to make the slow stitch cover for it, because that's what I want to do. I want to make myself a slow stitch cover for it. Oh well, it won't be for myself, but that's what I want to do with it. So now I've got a lot of stuff here together, stuff that I've been working on. I might need to put that down off there, I think, because it'll be in the way. I'm just going to show you a couple of bits that I'm... this is my go-to box there for that sort of thing, because oops, whoa there, nearly chucked a fly. Okay, so I've come across a few pieces that may work. I don't know yet, right? These may work. I need my pad for that. I have been tidying up in here this morning and I did not realise how quick the time was going, so I thought I really want to start this piece, so I need to get on with it. Okay, so to start with, I'm just going to, just go through, quickly sort of thing. Now I've got bits of green, a lot of yellowy lemony things, like pages, the creamy colours, some pinks, some blues. It's actually a big array of a lot of different things. But these sort of things here, this sort of page, and even maybe that one, are like what's mostly in here, and that sort of thing. So I've got to work out what will look good on the front. So this page here is probably a good starting point, I think. I'll have to just see, because I just see the sort of things. But anyway, I've got this piece because it's only a small bit that I've been doing, and I'm thinking to myself now, the colours on that aren't too bad. It's not quite not quite the sort of thing I can start off something like that, because we'd have to have a big piece. But anyway, so I'm going to try and see what sort of fabrics I can find that I can put with that, which I've already been looking for, so that'll help you, so I won't have to do that. Okay, so I need to have a piece that will go. I don't know whether I'll put the cover on this and then just put the thing on the front, or I'll do the whole thing, front and back. If you want your whole piece done, the whole cover put on there, might be a good idea. I'm going to put a piece of wallpaper on there first, I think, and then I'm going to fasten it to that because I want it to be a bit sturdier than what it is. So when we look at this, we've got the colours that we got. I got this lemon piece here that I really, really like, with all that work on it. But I might use a bit. Then I have this piece here. So this has got some of those tones and colours in, see? Sorry about the glare, it must be coming off that bit of plastic. So that's a nice piece to add, I guess. I have a bit of blue, maybe, you don't know. This cream piece. I have this bit here that's got... I love to use this piece. This is a washcloth of some sort, I think it used to be. Well, it wasn't because it was never used. I bought it and it's got some nice green bits, see? And then I have that bit. I'm still thinking I'm still in that place, am I? And I have the shiny one, I like that. And then I've got that. So they're the bits that I think I'm going to use, all right? Bit of them, and I'm going to try and make a piece of slow stitching for the front, okay? Now the background I think I'll use is going to be, oh hang on a minute, okay, so I've got this bit of brown too. I was thinking about putting a bit of that in. I don't know, we'll see what happens, okay? don't know how that spotty blue bit got in there, but anyway, never mind. So I'm just going to put them down to the side there while I get a piece of calico. I'll tear out a piece of calico. I just had it in my hand a minute ago. Here we go. Here we are. So we need it to be the size of the journal. Maybe a little bit bigger. That'll give me something to cut back. Maybe. And I'm going to I'll put those up there. I'm going to put... I'm just going to lay it on there. I'm not going to worry about measuring it. I'm sure it'll be fine when I've finished. I'll just cut that there. Now this will be, I imagine I will slow stitch all of this. Most of it will be, now we're going to put that there. Wait a minute, I'll tear down the bottom first. It's going to be way too wide, I think, but anyway, I'll get a bit off in a minute and cut some off. It'll all happen. So you're going to fold that over because you need to have it going around the spine. Fluff and bits and pieces. So you need to go around the spine. And then when you're stitching it a bit too, it will make a difference, you know, to the size. So I'm going to just have a little bit extra there. I do so to sometimes go overboard, make too much extra. So we better not try to do that. We better not have too much extra. Now, because I'm going to be slow stitching this and it's going to have more than one layer, I don't have to put anything in there for a filling, you know, like I don't have to use any sort of a underlay or anything on there because that'll just be fine. Now, I'm going to actually tear a bit off the top or the bottom again because I don't want to have that issue when it comes to taking it off. So if I don't mind if it comes that far over. I don't mind if I've got that much over. That'll be fine because but the bottom and the top, I want to take a bit off that. Tear a bit off there. Okay. Right. There you go. So now I've only got a few pages to go in this book. I'm actually going to put this video up before I show you one of the ones that I did in the back page because I haven't finished that yet. It's been a really long time, mate, and I'm really starting to get over it. You know, I don't know about you people, but I'm starting to get over it. You're probably sick of seeing it, but anyway, I need to do it. I need to get to and do it. I find it very hard just to do it all on video, so it's got to be, I have to do some more when I'm not on the videos. Okay, so I don't think that needs to be pressed. I'm going to be doing a lot of hanging on to it, and it could get all screwed up because of what it is, I guess. Shouldn't be too bad, though. It should look all right. So there we go. Now, our front piece will be to there to there. Hang on, that big back bit. But I'm going to make sure I'm going over these pieces this way, so there's nothing ending on the spine, I think. Okay, I'll add the fabric. You get me? Okay, as long as you're following along there. I'm going to put my book back over here. Actually, I found two of them other journals that I couldn't find. I've been through and sorting out a bit of my fabric this morning. Now, I said the wrong word there. That was actually the paper that I was sorting through today. And I got a bit of fabric out too to do this. Okie dokie. Now, let's see. Where will we begin? We don't want to make them in too smaller patches, but we do want a bit of everything. I'm scared of using that. I really am scared of using that colour one. I am. I don't think I've ever used anything yellow before, that much. That yellow, that bright. Maybe I could, you know, tame it down by putting this on it instead. I do love the sharing elastic on there. That looks really cool, doesn't it? I could probably, excuse me, I could probably use that. So this is not white either, which is really good. It's sort of a creamy whitey colour, and that's good. If that's, you know, if it's such a thing, you can understand what I said there. I should say. Goodness me. I do have that blue bit too down there that I'm thinking about. I wonder if we could do this. We could, you know, put that on there. We don't know. We don't know, do we? Okay. Bit of trial and error here. We'll have a piece of this one. I do like this blue colour. I've added it into a few things. This is a piece of homespun. far as I know. It's like a calico, only it's a bit better quality, and it's oh well, calico's good stuff anyway. I like it. It's a good bit of quality stuff. It's a lot of that, isn't it? Okay. Well, we're just going to look. Okay. We're just going to sort out what we want to do. I love the green. Love the green. Maybe I'll look at going that way with that. This won't tear. Okay. So you won't have to be bothered by this because it will not tear. So it'll be just cut along there. See how much of this we want. Now, I do like the frilly bit on the bottom. Well, quite partial to the frilly bit. I am. Which one will I do? I think this one. It's a bit more laid back, you know. And I like that edge on there. So that's definitely going to go there. Okay. That piece. We've got a home for that already, look. He can go there. Right. I do tend to stick with the same colours, don't I, a bit. I like this. I do love this piece. Absolutely do love this piece. Okay, so we'll cut that along there. We'll have to have a piece of this. Did I follow that? It's good if you follow the string, the thread, the thread. Now with this one, he's got frill on it too. You know what? I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep the frilly bit. I'm just going to cut that off a tiny bit, and I'm going to put that up there. Rightio. I love that frilly bit. I'll put that there. Righto. That's me. That's for sure, that one. Okay. Now what you do is you've got to be careful. Try not to do too many layers, because if you do that, you'll find it very hard to sew through. You know, I mean, I've got a few of the layers on both, but you know what? It's better to have them a bit overlapped than pulling apart anyway, isn't it? So it's either one thing or another, isn't it, really? You know, you just got to be a bit careful. I like that. That's got a good edge. But I think I'd use the edge of it for some reason. I'm not sure about that, whether I'd like to incorporate that or not. Maybe I'll just cut this along here for a minute. A bit bigger piece of this would have been nice. I probably have got some, but it's the looking for it and finding it's the thing. I think to myself, you know, when I'm going through me fabrics and things, I think, oh, that's all right. I'll find that later. I'll just put that back there. That never happens. You can never find them again, can you? That's what happens to me. I don't know about you, but I never seem to find them again. Don't know what I'm thinking about that. I'm going to just... Well, I haven't cut it off yet, you see. You can see that. There's an indecisiveness there. So this has got sequins on it, and it looks really good. Nobody said you couldn't put, you know, anything like that on there, did they? Nobody said. This is no reels. Because you know me, I'll probably start adding things to it, which I probably should not do, because it's going to take me for ages then to do it if I start that stuff. Oh dear, look at there, there's a bit of velvet. Oh my goodness me, so when you go with that on there, get away. Ah, right, hang on a minute. I do have some other bits there too that I'm thinking about. That's probably too big, you know. It just needs a little bit of an accent of that piece, a little tiny piece. Look, we'll cut it across here. We just need a couple of little pieces this colour, I think, just to put in there. And it's a little bit hard to cut. It's been done by a machine. This has one of them fancy machines, you know. Okay. No, how about like that? That's not bad. Oh, I think I might have to be going with that bit, like that. Okay. No, not more lace, So much. I'm a bit scared of putting this on here. I don't know what I think about it. Okay. Right. You know what I'm going to do though? I think I might leave the back plain. I'm going to put a piece of plain fabric on the back and just do some slow stitching on top of it instead of putting the patches on. See, this didn't work. Look, it looks good, but it doesn't go with what I've picked there, does it? It does not go with that lot. So I've got another piece. This is a nice piece here. I like that. I do like that. And might want to try and stick with just these few colours that I've got. Might put a bit of blue up the top here. There's more green than blue in the book, but that doesn't matter. You know what I'm trying to do? Get out of doing too much sewing. Well, I said I'd do the back flat, but I don't know. I think I might just have to do it the same way because it's just the way things are. You know, you probably should keep going with it, Sonya. Now that doesn't look too bad, does it? We're not doing too bad? What do you reckon? How about this piece? I never went over the edge, I don't think, with it. That doesn't look too bad either. I might just turn that the other way though. I like it that way better. What do you think about that? And then of course there's going to be something down there, which will be, hang on a minute, I'm just going to fill this off a bit. This is cool. Never noticed that there before. Well, I put it there obviously, but not for this reason, but I probably could do something with this because they're not too dark or over the blue, because I just want little bits of blue coming through there, don't I? I'm not sort of needing a lot of the blue because there's a lot of greens and things in them. There's lots of everything in the book. I mean, I can put any colour stitches through there too that I want to, you know, so I can do a bit of something else on them. I want a bit of this. Not particularly. How about that bit? I don't know what I'll do. I'll just put a tiny bit of it on there, just to bring it all together. I wasn't cutting through a sequin or anything either, by the way. It was just it's a little bit tough, that's all. Now this has got the matchy thing happening, but some people don't like it, but I do. I like things to go together, please. I just like things to go together. Okay, so that's probably fair on the spine, is it? That bit. Where's my book? Oh, I can't get hold of it. That goes past the spine. Okay, so we'll keep going, eh? We'll just have to make the whole thing the same. Just have to do the whole thing. It's all right. I can do it. I really like sewing, so I can do it. A piece of this to go on the back. Layers are good. Yes, definitely have to have some layers. Okay, right. Bit of this up here. What have I done with the other things I was using? Do I need a white piece? No, let me see what's on here. Here. Another bit of this. Have I got any more? A bit of brown. That might look alright. Brown bit. It was only very light, so that's a good thing. And then you can put something on top of it, okay? put it on the, over there, sort of, not necessarily in the centre. Just put it on the end of it a bit. Do I need the white in there too? Let me see. I suppose I could. Now that's got a bit of zigzag on there where that's been sewn, so let's grab that piece. And then we can put this piece over the top of that piece. Okay. I like the colours. I want to stay with that colours, but you know me. I'll go off on some sort of an adventure again and put different things on it that don't quite work. They do, but I get stuck and I start doing pinks and things, Get all carried away, I do. Look at this. This is a nice pink piece, but I don't want that today. I do not want that pink piece today. Let me see if I can do a bit of... Oh, this is nice. This lace is just absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? I love this. I'll use it on a fair bit of stuff. I think it might end up in here somewhere too. Maybe over the top of that. This is just a piece of fabric that was above it. It's not pulling the lace undone. So nobody panic. I might be putting that on there over top of them other things. What do you reckon? It doesn't matter if it goes over the top of it because it's, it's just how it is. It's your piece of work and do whatever you like. What's the name says that at the book? Girl at the book. Oh, what's the name? Nick the Booksmith says. I'm just telling you, I don't tell you what, I'm not your mother, she says. You do what you like, I'm not your mother. Well, that's true too, but we do like to have a bit of guidance, don't we, sometimes on things. Now, this is definitely going to have to go back over here. I need a bit of that there somewhere. Let's just do. Over here on that. What do you reckon? This is turning to be quite some funny, I don't know about you, but I'm having fun. Yes, I am. Leaving it straggy like that too, I am. I'll leave that straggy. Now, so I'm not going to have too many opening gaps and bits like that, like where they're divided. I'm going to put, I need another something here. Something. I'm going to make sure that the pieces go over the top of one another a bit, so they're not, that bit there, I can't go too close to that bit there. Well, I suppose it could because it's, it can go there, can't it? Yes. Okay, now this piece here, I can put it on the back, up the top I suppose, but I don't think I need that much of it. I've got this one here, and he's got all this fraying bit on here. We need to take that off. That's off the other part of the, that's off the other, oh, you can't even see what I'm doing here, sorry. That's off the other part of the piece of work. It was a bed cover. It was just like absolutely gorgeous, and I've still got heaps of it because it was huge, and I'm very measly. It comes to using something. I need another patch for here, please. Sonya, give me something to put in there. Okay. What can it be? Oh dear. This is green. Oh, look at it, isn't it nice, but doesn't that look good? Oh dear. What am I going to do? What have I got? I bet you I've got more somewhere. It's not in the vicinity of this place though, because Anyway, this might just be a story on how I put this together. We might not get a chance to do much of anything else, but hopefully you can learn a little bit from what I'm showing you and get yours started, or whatever, if you're making a cover. And I've got fabric. Oh my goodness, and what's the names? A bag full of those. Well, we don't want to use them today. Now this is interesting. It would have took me a long time to go through my things if I had to go through everything to pick it. Oh wow, look at that. Doesn't that green look really good with that? Oh, goodness me, we're in trouble now. We found more stuff. That's nice. And I like that. No, it doesn't go today. Not that one. put it down, Sonya, put it down. It says it's got small bits in it, but I think there's a lot more than small ones. I don't need much, do I? I just want to give it a bit of a lift with a few pieces, okay? I didn't want to do a whole new front. Not a whole new front, Sonya, just stop it now. Okay. So I bought all these a really long time ago, them strips, and don't know why I don't use them. But then I couldn't find the box. I found the box the other day with them all in, to my surprise. I remembered them then, you know, that is. I did have them, I thought to myself. Right, oh, here's one I can use in my sewing journal. We'll be making one of those very shortly, another one, because I love doing the sewing ones. We're doing another one shortly. What have I got here then? Think, oh yes, they're pretty, aren't they? Oh dear. There's a chook on this one. Oh dear, this one with too, I wouldn't use that, that's too dark. I wouldn't put that on my sewing one, even if it's too dark. Right. So now that I've been in here and fished all this stuff out, with that ladder push. Look at this piece. Oh dear, I can't wait to get that sewing journal underway. Oh dear, that's nice. I've got a lot of different pieces for sewing things too. Put the lid back on that. Better put those back in there. Actually, there's a box for them to go in somewhere. It must be out in the lounge room. Better put that in there because I've got all them made now. I can make a very nice make cover out of that one day, wouldn't it? Okay, so this is a tiny bit and I love it. Oh, I do love this. Somebody sent me that and I've only used a tiny bit of it so far because that's all I got. Isn't it nice? Oh dear, I can do that. Oh, okay. I know what I can do with it. I'll find a way. And there's a platypus now. He could go on a journal, and so could that one. I'd have to be journaling forever now, making journals forever and ever. Amen. Okay, so now let's get this back here. Let's come back to this. I don't know about that piece, although I do like it with the log on there. Righto. Okay, dokie. And this piece is going to lift things way up out of the, you know, from down the bottom, isn't it? It's going to pick things right up there with the flowers in it. This is a piece of pillowcase. It's a bit of an old pillowcase. Why not? It works. It works. If it works, it works, Sonya. That's too dark, that one. This one's just the right thing. How am I going to divide this into sections so I can use it more than once on here? I don't know. That's why I thought this would look good too, this one, with the flower on it. How about that? That would go there really nicely, I think. Put that on there. Oh, yes. That looks good. That looks really good. A few layers on some of these, eh? But that doesn't matter, okay? I'm not going to worry too much about that. Now, when I go to put each piece down, because we can handle things with pins, but, you know, they get annoying because they start to get caught in every bit of thread that you place on there. You know, all the thread starts to get caught, and it's just not a good fun thing to do, to have or to watch or to do. Oh, look at this. I'm going to keep laying this up and it's all going to be patchy. It doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. Now, what about this bit here? I've got a spare piece here that I can put something on. Maybe that one. But he needs to go something underneath here, doesn't he? A bit of something underneath it. I might just put a bit of this under there, maybe. Wait a minute. What have I got here? I don't know, with the pieces I was using. Okie dokie. I must have used them, have I? That's a bit harsh. I've already used them. If I don't stop, I'm going to be putting everything on there possible, aren't I? So I've got it. Oh, here we go. Couldn't see where I could find a bit to put under there. I might use this. Oh, what did I drop? It's okay. It's a piece of fabric. There you go. That'll work. Righto. Very good. It just fell into my lap sort of thing. That was a piece I was going to put on a tag one day. One time. See, by the time you put your stitches on this is going to look awesome, isn't it, people? Don't you reckon? I do. I think it'll be really nice. I'm excited to get on with that. Start stitching away. Okay, now so we've still got 10 minutes, so we've got lots we can still do. And what do you reckon? I'm looking at it and I'm liking it. I am. I'm looking at it and I'm liking it. There's one little issue. I'd just like a bit more of that green, but I've got that there. Maybe I should move this down here and put that across there. And sort of stretching it, aren't I? Now I'm going to put a bit of glue stick behind parts of it to hold it still, because it's really, like I said, it's really hard to do with your pins. You can put pins on it if you want to. It's up to you. Yeah, I'm going to have to make sure this stays this way. A lot of people put this stuff down, then they take a picture. I can't do that. I don't use a camera for that, or my phone. I don't know how it works that good. That'll be on the spine probably, that, or halfway, won't it? And we'll put that back up that way a bit so I get more of everything in that part. That bit up there like that. How do you think that looks? I'm going to put something in this bit because it needs something that's a little bit bare. We'll think about that when we get over that side. Think about that when we get over that side a bit further. Okay, right. Now, I hope I'm not knocking things down on the floor here that I want to use. Okay. So I'm going to turn it around like this, just so I can get a go on it. And I'm going to tack it down a bit. I might just leave it. I'll try and keep it all in the one place, you know, and then just tack it down a tiny bit so I can... this one I'm bringing across here so that it's level, because this will be the front bit, and I want it pretty level with the there. Okay. Do I want that fur in the middle or on the edge or what? There. And then this piece can go here. I'll stitch that down like that to start with. That bit there needs to sit down. Sit down there, you. I'll stitch across there in a minute. We won't worry about that. I'm going to fold this up like that. Oh dear. I hope it stays there. Okay. So I got hold of it. Have I got hold of it? You think I got it? Hope so. I should have put a bit more of that on there somewhere. I think I wanted a space for that. Okay, so I might have a nice mouthful of water, I think. I'll just see what we can do in a few minutes, okay, because we've got a little while left. I'm going to use crochet thread, and it's pink. It's pink, yeah, Sonya. It's yellow. And it's not very thick, but I need a needle that it can follow through for the size of the needle. It makes the hole big enough, okay? The needle's got to make the hole big enough for your thread to go through. You can go in the eye of the needle first of all. That's a big... You can come through here. Look at that. I nearly got a fingernail there I can grab it with. Come on. Oh, I'm waiting for tomorrow. Oh, you know what? I mean, I know that's fine. I mean, I don't mind that the truck drivers went on strike, but I had a parcel coming on strike. I couldn't give me parcel. It was over in Dubbo, and that's only a while away from us anyway. What's 2 hours-ish? 2 hours-ish, a bit more. Just depends who's driving and how fast they're going, I guess. That's what the issue with that is. I'm going to have to just bring this back a bit so it's in line with that. Just move it back over there. Come on, get off me. They're right. I think they're right. Push it back a bit. So when you're sewing it, you want it to be on your edge, if that's the part you want to have at the beginning. I'm going to just go down in here and start. I'll come in a little bit from the edge to start with. Maybe I'll go back and put another stitch up that, like along in between there. Don't know yet. Righto, see that. I just want to catch that bit there down. I'll come back and do the other piece in a minute, and another row. I'll go crossways, across the middle in a minute. So there's a fair bit under there, isn't there? It don't matter. It doesn't matter as long as I've got I can cut a bit off the edge of that too if it's too long, because I can fray that back, that piece. So as you're going, adjust your work, you know. I mean, I know when you put it down you might have done a really good job and you think it's straight and level, but you've got to make sure as you're going that it is, okay? Make sure that it is straight and level. That's going to go back there further, isn't it? Okay. Now I hope when I'm telling you that I've got mine right. Mine's straight and level. Right, I'm going to end that off there because I want to. And then I need to come back here and put this across, but I might do this one first. So on here we had this piece. I'm going to cut a bit straighter than that, this bit green here. You've seen me, I'm over here, sorry. I'm over this way now. So that was going to be there. And this piece here was over here a bit further, wasn't it? Actually, was it under the blue? Could have been. Under the blue. Okay. Sorry about that, it's sort of breathing and not actually snivelling, I don't think. It was just a bit of a... I'm going to actually put a cross stitch across this, like I'm going to actually sew across... Whoops. I'm going to sew across that, hold it on. And then I can continue in that design later, can't I? If I feel like it. I feel the urge to do that. Because this can come back a bit. This here is going to be frayed off a bit further because it's not on this... That there is just on the edge, right? So I can take that other bit back a bit. I'm going to go across here. Just because I think it'll hold it on for me while I do the next bit. Just some stab stitches. That's all. Yep, pretty easy. That's right. I might as well use my piece of thread. Hey, go back there. Turn the whole thing around like that. Go back across this way. Oh dear, it must be getting close to lunchtime. My stomach gives me a really bad time, you know. I think, well, I've got a few issues with my tummy, so... Plus I probably don't eat enough, or you wouldn't think that, but it actually doesn't take much to stay a big person. It doesn't. Once it gets there, you can't, it's not a thing that you can... But anyway... And we go on the pin down here. Yeah, so I made a plan, right? I think now I can go on my scooter, make sure I'm really good covered up, right? Get myself out there and do something like, you know, just go out for the sake of going out because I feel trapped. And here I am thinking about doing it, you know, to myself and thinking, oh, yeah, right, I can do that. Straight away the voice said, don't you dare. So, right, I'm not going anywhere. That was my own conscious, I suppose, subconscious. My own subconscious told me I could stay where I am, please, if that's all right. Stop where I am. Okay, so I've got 30 seconds left to go. But I will definitely come back and give you an update on how it's going when I do a bit more, okay? I could do a bit more with you if you like, but you've seen me do so many of these now. It's probably, It'll come back, well, it fell over, but it's all right, I can fix it. Where was that? That was up there somewhere, over that or something. Anyway, I'll work it out, all right, and I'll just keep stitching away. I'm going to put some different colours on. I'll use a bit of green and a bit of yellowish. Okay, that thing scared me. Okay, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.